Hello everyone, this evening we are at Trent Bridge. You join us for this 2020 match between the Lions and the Stingers. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the irrepressible David Gower.
Hi Athers, looking forward to this one. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions. And I think with this surface there's a little bit there for batters and bowlers alike. The ground staff have done a brilliant job. I'm really interested to see which way the captains go when the coin is tossed. It's a perfect day for cricket, absolutely no doubt about that. Not a cloud in the sky.
Thanks, David. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
The captain throws the ball to their bowlers. Certainly looks like the right decision. It's a wicket that will favour the bowlers first thing, and they'll be hoping to pick up some early wickets.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yes. There'll be runs here.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Lawrence comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Yep. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
No! Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Perfect technique and placement.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
Lynn, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep. Nice solid defensive shot. Nice shot, runs possible.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
10 runs added there. The Lions are none for 10. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Couldn't get it through the field.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
There'll be one run here for them. Misses everything. Gone. Played all around it.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Offer.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Sutherland from the university end. Yep. Well placed. Should get a single.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Edge! What a ball! And gone straight to the keeper.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Yep. They'll get at least one.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be two there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Brilliant shot, that.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Yes. Really good shot there.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Great catch. First ball of the over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Du Plessis, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Got right in behind it. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the university end. Straight to the fielder. Strong appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Pollard didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Solid defence, very compact.
Yep. Yep.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just perfect. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary. Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yes.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
On their way to the pavilion. Showed plenty throughout. Just couldn't get the job done and reach those 3 figures.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
The slower ball just missed the bat and the stumps.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Easy does it. First ball and gets some runs.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yes.
Chance to run 2.
Keeper. Yes. Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Yes. Keeper.
Massive chance.
That was panic all round. They had plenty of time to choose the right end, and the fact of the matter is they just didn't.
Yes.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly, no harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Needs to be on target.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need one more to really top it off.
Yep.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Yes. Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep. Bowlers.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
End of the over. 7 off it. The Lions are 5 for 78. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Santner, the left armour, is the new bowler from the press box end.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yes.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yes.
Nicked it. Big appeal. time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
And gone. Yeah. That's a fantastic catch.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Shamsi into the attack now from the university end.
Yes.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Misses everything.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Massive edge.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yep. Well placed. Should get a single.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
Yep. Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Santner from the press box end. Yep.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on.
Yes.
Fantastic catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Yep.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Yep. There'll be runs here.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Yep. Nice solid defensive shot.
Right on top of the spin, keeps it out well. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
End of the over, 4 runs coming from it. The Lions are 7 for 108. Yep.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Well bowled.
This could be out.
Attack!
Bowler is confident on this one.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Good pickup, big chance.
Nice one.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep. Bowlers.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Got right in behind it. Could be gone if only they had hit. Absolutely nailed it.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Santner shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. That's off the middle of the bat.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Lynn, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep. Go! Yep.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum.
Yep.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they had continued on.
Yep.
Edged.
Yep. Yep.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
No!
Thought about a third for a moment. Good aggressive running.
Yep.
Out.
Yeah!
Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Holder won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Holder takes guard. been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Solid defence, very compact.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
End of the over, 5 off it. The Lions are 8 for 133.
Yep. Well bowled.
Chance! And caught. Yeah! That's just superb.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Could be close.
Yes, yes. No!
Santner doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
Yep.
Good work there on the boundary. A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Finds the edge. Confident appeal. Could it be? Glove? Is there glove? There is glove. Well, a decent score here, but they need a strong showing with the ball to bring this home. The openers are coming out to begin the chase. A few early boundaries will help settle things down. The bowlers will only need a sniff to get back in the game.
Yeah.
Quick onto that in the infield. Needs a direct hit.
Off the mark nicely. Good movement and communication straight away, and they get a couple.
Yep.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
This could be trouble.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Misses!
No.
They failed to make their ground, but can't hit the stumps.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yeah.
6 runs added in that over. The Stingers are none for 6. The right armour is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yeah.
Edge, amazing delivery. Huge appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Lovely.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah, yep. Yeah.
Brilliant shot, that.
Good return there, back from the deep. Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yes.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though. A few moves made in the field.
Yeah. Yeah, yep.
Edge, what a ball. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. That's out. Caught.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Nice way to get off the mark.
6 runs added there. The Stingers are 1 for 18. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the press box end. Misses everything.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Oh!
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Lovely.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder. Massive chance.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over, 6 off it. The Stingers are 1 for 24. Kane from the university end.
Yep.
Thick edge. Big appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. Oh!
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Was there a glove? Yes, there is.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Guptill will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yes.
They'll get at least one. Five runs added in the over. The Stingers are 2 for 29. Going with spin now.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Right on top of the spin, keeps it out well. Just slowing things down, nothing too risky on that delivery. Is keeping the bowler honest. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Got right in behind it.
Lovely.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
The Stingers weren't given much of an opportunity. Very tidy over. Holder coming on, obviously hoping the... pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Well done.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Absolutely nailed it.
In the end, a very simple shot. Lets the ball come onto the bat and cuts it away for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Lovely.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Brilliant diving stop. There's trouble here. Big shout. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Ned, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end. Drives and misses everything.
Ned with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Middle that one, great timing.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yeah, mate.
Well placed, should get a single.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce. Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Stingers are 3 for 53.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Gone. It's a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, and it's not to be.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
David takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end. A few moves made in the field.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Just a touch short, and they're able to sweep that powerfully away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Solid defence, very compact. 10 runs added in that over. The Stingers are 4 for 63. Sully with the ball in hand again. Wow, that's missed the lot. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Yes.
Edged it. Now then, was there a faint edge? Caught, gone.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lynn is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yeah, mate.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Lynn gets off the mark.
Sully getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper's ball.
A couple on offer here.
Yep. Yep.
Nicked it. Confident appeal. Could it be? Out. Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
Chris Lynn departs. Line for 5. Batting now 6 for 69.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
Quick onto that in the infield. Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. Sully from the press box end. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery. There'll be 1 run here for them. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Yep. Edged. Unplayable.
That was some good running. Thought about a third, but I think rightly they chose against it.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. misses everything.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. End of the over. The Stingers are 6 for 79.
79.
Edge. What a ball. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. They'll get at least 1. Lewis ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Needs to be on target.
And with that, they're off the mark.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
That's the over. The Stingers are 8 for 91. Kane back on now.
Pacer is coming into the attack.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Nice solid defensive shot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Got right in behind it. End of the over, 6 off it. The Stingers are 8 for 97. Ned is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the university end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep. Bowlers.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yes.
Good shot, a beauty.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest. That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play. Smothered the spin. Played it well. That one almost went at right angles. Amazed it didn't catch anything on the way through.
End of the over, 5 off it. The Stingers are 8 for 102. Lawrence, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Yep.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Duplessis, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Great shot.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
8 for 110.
End of the over. 8 runs come. Coming from it. The Stingers are 8 for 110.
Negated the spin well there, got nicely on top of the bounce.
Caught! One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Shamsi takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Massive chance. Loud appeal.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
David shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Taken! The catch that seals the game, never in doubt.
The match comes to a close and they've done exactly what they came here to do. They've won easily and convincingly in a completely one-sided affair.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.